The courtroom fell silent when the judge spoke, her voice sharp as glass. "Remove that medal before you testify," she ordered. At the witness stand stood an elderly man, his blazer worn, his hands trembling. Pinned to his chest was a medal that carried decades of memories. For a moment he didn't answer. He just looked at her, calm but heavy, as if carrying more than the room could see. Instead of defying her, he slowly unpinned the medal and placed it on the wooden desk beside him. The medal gleamed faintly under the courtroom lights, a silent witness to decades of sacrifice. Every movement was deliberate, measured, as if he were honoring the weight of every life tied to that small piece of metal. The crowd shifted uncomfortably, sensing the tension, unsure whether to stare or look away. Though the case was supposed to be about property lines and mundane legal disputes, no one cared about the land anymore. All eyes followed the old man, some in awe, some in disbelief, wondering why a symbol of courage and sacrifice could be treated as a mere distraction. And yet his silence spoke louder than any protest, filling the room with a weight that the judge could neither dismiss nor command. When the lawyers began asking routine questions, his voice was steady, almost unshakable. Every word carried weight, not because of volume, but because of life lived. The judge, however, was unmoved. "This isn't a ceremony," she snapped. "This court deals with facts, not feelings." Her words cut like a blade, and the atmosphere changed instantly. Respect had left the room, replaced by disbelief, and then from the back, a figure rose. A man in full military uniform stepped forward, his medals glinting under the fluorescent lights. The sudden movement drew every gaze, and an almost tangible hush fell over the room. No one had noticed him enter, but now his presence was undeniable, quiet yet commanding. His voice, calm but resolute, broke the tension. "Your Honor, may I speak?" The energy in the courtroom shifted instantly. Veterans in the gallery straightened in their seats, some removing their hats in quiet solidarity, others exchanging glances of mutual understanding. Authority no longer rested solely with the bench. It had migrated to the weight of honor and recognition in that single moment. Every whisper, every shift in posture confirmed that respect had returned to the room, and that no robe or gavel could suppress it. He walked toward the witness stand, lifted the medal gently, and addressed the room. "This isn't decoration. This is a reminder of lives that never returned." He turned to the veteran, then embraced him, not with spectacle, but with unspoken recognition. The man who had left his medal behind now held it again, not pinned to his chest, but in his hand, no longer stripped of its meaning. By the end of that day, the courtroom's power had shifted. People stood in quiet defiance, not clapping or shouting, just rising together. The judge's authority dissolved under the weight of a truth she could not control. And while the veteran left with nothing more than his medal in his silence, the story spread far beyond those walls, proving that dignity can outlast any gavel. Thanks for staying with us until the very end of this story. If it moved you, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the next one. And we'd love to hear your thoughts. Share in the comments what honor and respect mean to you. Your voice matters here. Until next time,